José Rezende Filho was a Brazilian writer who explored social themes and the realities faced by young people in Brazil. Born in the early 20th century, he stood out by addressing the struggles and challenges experienced by children and adolescents in a society marked by social inequality. With a direct and realistic style, Rezende Filho became a significant name in youth literature, especially for his works depicting the dilemmas and dreams of vulnerable youth. The book Tonico, published in 1980 and part of the Vaga-Lume collection, is a moving story about a 13-year-old boy who, after his father's death, is forced to grow up too quickly. Set in Rio de Janeiro, the book illustrates Tonico's transition from a childhood filled with dreams to the harsh reality of becoming the man of the house. With no time to mourn his father's loss, the boy is pressured to work and financially support his family. Alongside characters such as his mother, sisters, and friend Karnika, the book reveals the tensions between family expectations and a teenager's desire for freedom. The plot revolves around Tonico's struggle between the need to help his family and the longing for independence. With his father's death, Tonico feels pressured to take on the paternal role, but the idea of conventional jobs does not appeal to him. He is inspired by Karnika, a boy who earns a living as a shoe shiner and newspaper vendor. Karnika represents the adventurous and free-spirited side that Tonico aspires to, even if it means risking his safety on the streets and giving up on school. The narrative highlights the daily life of children working in harsh conditions, exposing their vulnerability and the dangers they face. The importance of Tonico in Brazilian literature lies in its ability to depict the reality of many young Brazilians. The book authentically portrays the dilemma of youths who, instead of being in school and playing, must work to support their families. Moreover, the story explores the loss of childhood and the psychological impact of taking on responsibilities beyond the capacity of a teenager. Tonico is a work that blends a delicate tone with incisive social criticism, making it relevant for discussions on child labor and inequality in Brazil. To conclude, here are the 5 main characteristics of the book Tonico by José Rezende Filho. Portrait of child labor, the book realistically exposes the early labor of children and adolescents, showing the dilemmas of those forced to take on responsibilities too soon. Complex and realistic protagonist, Tonico is a character that represents the ambivalence of children in vulnerable situations, oscillating between the desire to be free and the need to support the family. Influence of friendship, Tonico's relationship with Karnika highlights the influence of friends on young people and how living conditions can determine different paths and choices. Internal and family conflicts, the work explores family dynamics, with Tonico trying to balance his mother's and uncle's expectations with his own desire for freedom and autonomy. Social and literary significance, as part of the Vagalume collection, Tonico is an example of literature that goes beyond entertainment, prompting reflections on stolen childhoods and the living conditions of the poor. This was our summary of the book Tonico by José Rezende Filho. We hope it helped you.